Hello everyone, we are going to look at week 7 of LCS and then preview week 8 and what's going to come up this coming weekend. So this past weekend we had Clutch Gaming 100 Thieves. It was that crazy game where Clutch Gaming was up I think 7 kills to 0 and something around like 8,000 gold, and 100 Thieves came back. Even though 100 Thieves are looking really bad and Clutch Gaming actually looks pretty good, it was just a weird game to watch. Definitely a must-watch from last week if you haven't. Yeah, I don't know what's really happening with that Clutch Gaming, with Piglet and Demonte looking good enough to carry home Hooney as well. And then 100 Thieves, just no one looks good. They don't look coordinated. But that game was just really messy. So hopefully that's just 100 Thieves getting lucky, and Clutch Gaming continues to play all right. I think they look a lot better than their 4 wins and 8 losses. And then the next game is TSM and Echo Fox. So Echo Fox actually put up a pretty good fight against the team that just beat Team Liquid, I think, last week. Oh, that was already 2 weeks ago. Wow. Yeah, so TSM, definitely top 3 team. Echo Fox still looking rough. We'll see if they make playoffs. If they do make playoffs, it'll be definitely bottom of the tank. Next up is Cloud9. Cloud9's been playing really well lately. Golden Guardians. This was definitely the up for them this past week. Even though they started out 0-4, their record is 5-7 now. So starting out 0-4, that's actually a pretty solid record, with Cloud9 and Team Liquid being so unbeatable. Moving on to FlyQuest, they had an off week this week. They went 0-2. Their first game they lost against CLG. Just definitely a rough game. And yeah, CLG doing a lot better than everyone says they expect them to, and expect them to in the future as well. Supposedly they're pretty bad in scrims, so if they can continue playing this well on stage, it should be good. And this weekend as well, they played Darshan not on tanks, so that was really nice to see, and he played really, really well. And then Team Liquid obviously beat Optic Gaming. Optic has just been struggling. I think their record shows them better than they actually are. And then Team Liquid definitely top tier LCS team. And then Sunday for week 7, we got Clutch Gaming beating Echo Fox. So it's pretty much those two teams that swapped people. They're both 4-8 right now, so the swap didn't do too well for either team. I'd definitely say Clutch Gaming is better, and I think most analysts think that as well. Golden Guardians beat 100 Thieves in this the Sunday of week 7. So that just means that 100 Thieves has kind of continued to look really, really bad. Most analysts think that they're not going to make playoffs. They think they're just going to totally disband the team just because they look that uncoordinated. Someday and Bang just haven't been doing what they thought they were, and Aframoose just kind of looks washed up, can't really lead this team correctly, so we don't know if it's a language barrier or what, but they're just not working together. And then the third game was TSM and Cloud9. This was, I think, the best match of the week. You had TSM playing Poke Comp, and then Cloud9 playing this really weird comp of like Aatrox and Kindred, and then they just kept getting poked out. The Kindred pick was really weird just because you usually want to pick that against a team that's rushing up on you and trying to dive on you, but they were just picking poke comp, or TSM had a really useful poke comp that we haven't seen too much this year, so that was pretty interesting. They ended up trying to siege 2 turrets at once and then losing. Just Bjergsen didn't have flash up. He was Zoe, and they just couldn't get it done. Cloud9 did play well, though, even with the weird poke comp that they probably haven't seen too much. Team Liquid and Counterlogic Gaming. I think Darshan had a solo kill this game, so still looking really good. CLG, positive week. Even though you lose against Team Liquid, it's pretty much an obvious that you're going to lose against Team Liquid at this point. And then the weird game of the week is the weird game of the day is FlyQuest losing to Optic Gaming. Just didn't expect this. FlyQuest definitely had an off week, and I think this won't be consistently bad. FlyQuest just definitely had an off week, maybe bad week of scrims. Looking up to this coming weekend, we got Golden Guardians and CLG, which I think should be a really good game. Cloud9 Team Liquid. I think this is the match of the week. Obviously, the two top teams is going to be really good, so this could be telling of who wins the split maybe. The last time they faced was the first game of the split where Niski played Zoe and he just had a really bad game. Like he missed the paddle star on a bunch of sleeping people and just missed a lot of them and didn't play very well because Jensen's on Team Liquid, the person that he replaced, or he left and then replaced the spot. So that was just a weird game, so this should be a good game coming up this weekend for that. TSM 100 Thieves, I think, should be pretty straightforward. TSM, Clutch Gaming, and FlyQuest should be pretty straightforward. FlyQuest, and then Echo Fox Optic Gaming. Just weird one. I think most people will stop watching after this one. Two pretty boring teams to watch. I'll probably just turn off after FlyQuest as well. And then moving into Sunday, we got Team Liquid and Golden Guardians. I think this is a game that Golden Guardians could win. I'd really like to see them play at a higher level against this higher level team. However, we haven't seen the greatest Golden Guardians team lately. FlyQuest and Echo Fox, and then Optic Gaming and TSM, 100 Thieves and Cloud9, and then CLG and Clutch Gaming. So this is actually a pretty off day. You can pretty much guess who's going to win every single one except for CLG and Clutch Gaming. That should be a good one with Huni and Darshan top. I'd really like to see Darshan pull out a really big game. If Darshan has a good game this Sunday, I think that means that people have restored faith in him. I know at the beginning of the year, he's been pretty rough and had a few bad reviews, just sticking on Tank Sion, Tank Urgot, not looking that well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Big things to watch are if anyone can break into those top 2 or 3 teams. We know that Cloud9 and Team Liquid is really, really good. And then TSM's kind of in this weird 3rd place spot alone. And then FlyQuest is kind of the top of the group that's in the middle, just fighting for the bottom of playoffs. I think in the future we should see 100 Thieves definitely losing a bunch of games, as well as Optic Gaming, and Golden Guardians, CLG, and Echo Fox is on the uptick. And yeah, I think that's all we got. This is week 8 of LCS. Hope you enjoyed it.